guys, what's up? I was too busy flooring the Ferrari, this particular Ferrari, the new Portofino M, and just let me say, what a car already, what a car. Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well and everybody's fine and safe and trying to live their regular life, vaccinated, etc, etc. As you guys can see, I'm doing very well because I am in the new Ferrari Portofino M, and M stands for modificata. I think it's modified in English, that's what it translates to from Italian. But yes, this is the new version of Ferrari's best-selling car till date, Ferrari Portofino, and we have the latest 2021 Ferrari Portofino M. Now you guys will be wondering, what's the difference between the Portofino and the Portofino M? Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you guys why you should be buying this particular car, or if not, that's the question, and how does it drive, how does it perform, and does it still have the Ferrari DNA? Well, when it comes to performance, it definitely has the Ferrari DNA. It has the signature twin turbo V8 producing 612 horsepower, doing 0 to 100 in 3.4 seconds, mated to their all new 8-speed dual clutch transmission, which is there on the Ferrari Roma and on the SF90 as well. And what a gearbox. This gearbox is the hero of all of these stories. It's lightning quick, it's extra crisp, and gives you the right gear at any given point of time. You don't feel any lag or hesitancy from the gearbox at all. We are driving at right now somewhere around 80 kilometers per hour, and the gearbox is already in 8th gear. It's already out there, so that means it's going to make sure that you get the best fuel efficiency from this car. But if you want to accelerate and you feel that need for speed, click down, find a gap. Well, I can't find a gap, there are cabbies on the road, and the safety system keeps, or the blind spot monitoring keeps telling me that there is a car behind me. Nice way of Ferrari trying to keep me safe. But yeah, just lower the gear, boom, you're already crossing speeds in which you'll get fined. So be prepared to make sure that you manage your speed levels correctly and efficiently in this car, because a blink of an eye and you're in illegal territory. The Portofino M is a 2+2 car. That means it has 2 seats in the front and 2 seats at the back. Now the seats in the back, well, technically can't fit adults. They can fit kids, but I'm pretty sure they won't like it at the back unless they know they are in a Ferrari. Then they'll definitely love it, regardless of how cramped they are. But the unique aspect about the Portofino M is, well, the roof can be raised and lowered in 14 seconds flat, and it can be done on the move as well, below 60 kilometers per hour. The car looks phenomenal with the roof up or roof down. It just depends on your choice of driving preference and obviously the weather. It's 41 degrees Celsius at the moment in Dubai, so spare me, I'm not driving with the top down. This is one of the best definitions of how a GT car should be. This is probably one of the better ones out there. When you're driving in the city, pottering around town, driving on the highways in comfort mode, it's just sublime, it's smooth, it's creamy, there's enough torque to manage it around low speeds. Everything is just perfect. The steering is nice, light and accurate, easy to maneuver and manage on city speeds. Face unevenness on the roads, this handles better than you think it would. Definitely it's not like a magic carpet or like air suspension ride, but it's good enough for a car that can do this and sound like this and see a corner, point it at that, and the car will grip and go, and it will deliver. It will deliver performance that will probably scare the bejesus out of you. And it sounds good too. I mean, any car that sounds like that has to put a smile on your face. This is as good as a driving experience can get. This is joyful driving. This is not anxious or hypersensitive driving. This is happiness, pure and pure happiness. So again, back to the review. The Portofino M has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 driving modes. Obviously, wet gives you the maximum amount of traction and grip available by the car. Comfort is what we drive in daily. Enough pleasure with enough comfort, with enough thrill. Like the right set of balance. If you're feeling a bit more adventurous, move it to sport. And then if you really want to get a kick out of the whole experience, race mode. When it's on race mode, it becomes a bit slippery. You have to be careful because you can feel the rear end going a bit sideways. And obviously with ESC off, you have all the traction control and all the safety systems such as the E-diff and blah blah blah, all of them. Everything is off. You don't put that on traction control off unless and until you're on a track or a professional driver, or you have a lot of courage. I don't, so I'm not going to try that one. But yeah, all the other modes are basically different levels of the stability control and safety systems, and the E-diff and the traction control and all the other various Ferrari acronyms that are there for making sure that the power is delivered correctly to the rear wheels. Also, this is a front engine car, so there's a lot of weight in the front. Unlike the other siblings like the 488 Pista and the F8 Tributo or the F8 Spider, where it's rear mid-engined and the power goes to the rear wheels, those cars turn in on a razor sharp notice. It's so sensitive. They just go zoom. They get like sucked into the corner the second you turn the steering wheel. That's how good they are for track purposes. But no, this is a bit more relaxed. It's much more relaxed driving experience, and that's what I enjoy about this car. It doesn't stress you out. It doesn't keep you on the edge. Good job, Ferrari. Good job. What Ferrari has done has taken the previous Portofino and modified it for 2021. So let me take you through what's new for this car. For 2021, Ferrari has given the Portofino a brand new face. As you can see, this is a brand new bumper. The vents over here have become much more bigger and pronounced. They have even new side vents over here, which are aerodynamically functional. The side remains unchanged and the rear has become more tapered. This particular car has a carbon fiber pack. So it has a rear carbon fiber diffuser and carbon fiber elements on the interior trim as well. Carbon ceramic brakes, and I particularly love the polished chrome look alloy wheels. Look pretty class. You know what do they remind me of? These remind me of Ninja Stars, or in Japanese, Shurikens. That's what my videographer tells me. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe he's just pulling a fast one on me. One of the interesting facts about Ferraris is that the entire personalization option and specifications of each and every car is mentioned on the boot. Every time you open the boot, you can see what you have chosen for this particular car or any other Ferrari as well. Because this is a hardtop convertible, the roof opens and folds into the boot, and when it does that, it takes up a lot of space inside the boot as well. So as you can see, the boot space on this car is compromised. All in all, a very familiar face, a very familiar model. So what's there not to like about the car? In my opinion, nothing. The car is a perfect daily driver. I don't think there's anything that you can technically point out that I don't like, except for the rear boot space. Otherwise, a phenomenal piece of kit. I enjoy driving it, and I'm sure you will as well. Let's talk about the interiors, and as you can see, I have put my top down just to show you guys how it looks from inside and an open top experience. We are literally parked near the world's tallest building. Just check out the Dubai skyline. But back to the car. The interiors are well put together, as you would expect. The quality is pretty cool, pretty good. You have two-tone leather with grey stitching over here, the carbon fiber steering wheel, and I just love the physical buttons. I don't care about what people would say about going digital or screens or blah blah blah. I just love buttons. Reverse, auto gearbox, launch control, roof closing mechanisms, windows, the air conditioning over here, heating, ventilating, the carbon fiber steering wheel with all the physical buttons, especially the red engine start stop button and the Manettino with all the names written on it. to know exactly what you're clicking and pressing. The infotainment is easy to use. You have all the information available on this screen. Simple, no fuss, guaranteed. Obviously, this is the optional passenger display. They have all the information available over here as well. Performance, audio, control, navigation. But yes, the interiors are good and you can't complain about it. I like it. I like being in this car. I don't think I would choose another place to be in at this point of time. I really enjoy being in this car. Only if the weather was a bit better. And I love this Ferrari key. It's just phenomenal. It has that certain heft to it and it just looks so cool. I don't think there's a better key out there in the market right now. I think this is probably the best key on the market. The Portofino M starts at 850,000 dirhams or $250,000 and only goes upwards depending on how you spec the car. In India, it is roughly around 4 to 5 crore rupees, depending on how you spec the car again. Is it worth it? In my personal opinion, it definitely is. Should you go buy it? Now that is something you'll have to test drive to understand what kind of driving preference or what kind of driving pleasure you enjoy and you want from your car. As a GT car, this ticks all the boxes. So see you guys until next time. Do remember to like, comment, share and subscribe and the usual. Until next time, bye.